Meet the alt-right.
White lives matter! White lives matter!
A loosely connected group of right-wing white nationalists, known for chanting confusing conspiracy theories like, all while dressed like kids whose divorced dads made their Halloween costumes. And these World War II reenactment rejects have one other thing in common. They are angry.
But what do they have to be so angry about? I'm a white guy, things are great. Cops don't pull me over, I pull them over to ask for a bottle opener. Thanks, officer. No, you have a great day.
There's no logical reason why the alt-right should be so angry. They're kind of winning. But what if there was a deeper reason for their frustration?
Across the alt-right movement, leaders are telling young men not to masturbate.
Wait. What?
Clinical psychologist Dr. David Lay has a theory about why these young men are so angry. They're not strangling their pepes.
They know how to masturbate. They're not going side to side, right? They know it's up and down.
I don't think this is a technique issue. They are actually trying not to masturbate.
Used to take me hours. Now it's like,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
right.
mean?
Well, I have one hand, so,
Right.
you know, it gets lots of practice.
This guy masturbates. Dr. Lay explained that the main proponents of this no wank philosophy were the Proud Boys.
Masturbation is lack of impulse control.
The Proud Boys believe that not masturbating increases their testosterone and makes them more desirable to women, which brings up one question.
Is it working for the Proud Boys?
Research actually finds that less masturbation reduces testosterone.
So there's evidence that masturbating makes you a more masculine man.
A lot of really good things happen in your body and your brain. But also research is finding that people who watch more pornography, they are more feminist, and interestingly, they develop more egalitarian values over time.
You're right. I watch a lot of gangbangs, and one day I thought, oh my God, women have it so hard. This isn't fair. 95 guys and one girl? We need some better representation here.
And the Proud Boys are just the tip. There are stroke shamers all over the alt-right.
So Canadian psychologist Dr. Jordan Peterson, he's leader in the alt-right movement in Canada. And he tells young men there's nothing noble about masturbating to pornography.
That's terrible. I mean, what else are they going to do up there in between periods of hockey?
That's noble, that's healthy.
Exactly, that's healthy.
David Duke, who is a former Grand Wizard of the KKK. He believes that pornography is a Jewish conspiracy to get young white men to masturbate instead of procreating, and so the white race dies out.
What is it about the Jews with these guys? And speaking of which, this far-right moratorium on salami wrestling has been going on longer than you think.
The Nazis taught young men not to masturbate.
Nazis.
Nazis used sexual suppression as a way to increase malleability in people. If we can get people to give up masturbation, we can get them to do anything.
First they came for our fleshlights, and I said nothing.
So it's not just the insidious beliefs, mob violence, and haircuts. The alt-right jacked this off the Nazis too?
They're teaching these kids to hate themselves, to be ashamed of themselves, and then they can exploit them.
Wow.
They go down this rabbit hole of these extreme, dangerous beliefs and become radicalized.
So what you're saying is masturbation can save lives.
Definitely.
You know what? Let's do it right now. Let's show them all. Let's go. I love talking to you, man. Come on. Take out your dick! We can't show you the rest of that interview, but I will say, when I think about these young people being manipulated into joining hate groups, it makes me very angry and frustrated and excuse me for 1 second. Anyway, if you or anyone you know seems to be getting drawn into the alt-right, before buying that tiki torch, try lighting the one inside your khakis first. I'm Michael Kosta, telling all you young angry men to stop hating and start baiting.